Hello and a very warm welcome. In today's video we are talking 1'1" Yuki Tsunoda. His birthday today, his 25th birthday. Happy birthday to 1'1". But we have to ask a tough question today. Yuki Tsunoda obviously replaced Liam Lawson after 2 rounds. Was with Racing Bulls for 2 rounds, Australia and China. Then he got the promotion, which he should have had last season. But now we need to talk about Tsunoda's results, because he's through the honeymoon period, really. How many races has he had now? He's had 4 races at Red Bull. I have to say, as I always do on the channel, Yuki Tsunoda has to start now. I want to see a big result at Imola. There's no excuses at Imola. He knows that track very well from all his testing with Racing Bulls and AlphaTauri. So, yeah. Tsunoda's results have to improve. There's no getting away from it. It's still early days. He's only 4 rounds into his Red Bull tenure, but he's got to start picking up more points. We know Red Bull are a brutal outfit. How many drivers have they discarded in the past? John-Eric Verne, Buemi, Hartley, Gasly, Albon, the list goes on and on and on. Perez has gone, Lawson, so the list goes on and on. Tsunoda is not going to be given time. Red Bull don't do time, so he needs to start getting better results. We like Yuki Tsunoda on the channel, but he's not getting a free pass. He has to pick up his results. As I say, he's got 9 points in the drivers this season from 6 rounds, and 4 of them have been in the Red Bull. You can forgive him his first race, but yeah. So let's look into his results for the season. Obviously, Australia, he did really well. Great start to the season in the AlphaTauri, I've said it, the Racing Bulls. What a shit name Racing Bulls is. Great start to the season by 1'1". I mean, think about it. He's had to think about a couple of months not getting the promotion to Red Bull. And then he comes out swinging with a fifth place in qualifying to start the season in a Racing Bulls. Actually, ironically, ahead of Liam Lawson. Then in the race, he finished 12th. Very tough conditions in Australia. It was raining. But yeah, he managed to finish the race. Then we jump into China, where he got his first points of the season in his Racing Bulls. He qualified 8th in the sprint quali. Then we jump into the sprint, where we got 6th and picked up 3 points. Main qualifying, he finished 9th. And in the race, again, he was... Where was he? Oh, 16th. Yes. I think hard to remember these races, but I'm sure they fucked his pit stop in that race. The strategy was poor in both the 2 opening rounds. Then we get into his home race, Japan. Massive PR stunt by Red Bull. They drop Liam Lawson. Tsunoda comes in. Massive pressure on his hands. Finally gets the promotion he deserved. And we jump into Japan. Tsunoda's first time in the Red Bull. He qualified 15th and finished 12th. So yeah, that was his first race. We didn't expect anything really from his first race. Getting used to the car. Red Bull are to blame, because Tsunoda should have had a pre-season test in a Red Bull, and he should have had, Australia and the full season. Next race, we jump into Bahrain, where he really goes well at Bahrain. So again, this is a track Tsunoda should be scoring points, and he did score points, which I would expect round Bahrain. Very good round Bahrain. Qualified 10th, finished 9th. So he picked up his first points in Red Bull, 2 points. And Max, to be fair, Max was only 6th in Bahrain. Tsunoda was 9th and found himself 11 seconds off Max. So that's probably, for me, his best weekend in the Red Bull. Then Saudi Arabia qualified 8th, so that's much more positive. His qualifying's improving race upon race. Obviously Max got pole though, so that's like, but Max is a different kettle of fish. And Tsunoda finished, where is he? Retired. Yes, of course he did retire, because he had contact with Gasly, didn't he? Racing incident, lap 1. The two mates collided, and Gasly and Tsunoda were both out of the race. So that covers Saudi. We don't know what would have happened there, maybe a points finish. And then into the shit Miami weekend. So, Yuki, where are we? Sprint qualifying for Yuki, 18th, was not a good... There was an issue with Max, I believe. He was dawdling in the last corner. Tsunoda couldn't get his lap in. In the sprint, that's an wow. What? Just looking at this, 18th, and in the sprint he finished 6th. Wow. That is impressive. Yes, very impressive. Wow, Tsunoda. So we got 3 points. Again, he's picked up some points in the sprints. So main qualifying, we jump into Miami. He qualified 10th. Yeah, and he finished 10th. So he picked up a point, really close with Isaac Hadjar. Obviously, Tsunoda had a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He had to get 5 seconds to Hadjar. It was really close. Hadjar was really trying to close in on him, and literally Tsunoda just got a point by 2 tenths to Hadjar. Yeah. Overall, it was a slow start at Japan, which you would expect, but then he has been scoring some points, but obviously in a Red Bull, he needs to pick up his results a bit, because like I say, in the drivers, he's got 9 points, 11th in the drivers. He needs to be ahead of the likes of Lance Stroll, Ocon, Albon. Needs to start scoring points. Imola, there's no excuses for Tsunoda. He should be really good round Imola. Like I say, with his Racing Bulls and AlphaTauri, loads of laps round there. I want to see his results improving. I think his qualifying's been okay, but like I say, Red Bull, they're brutal. They want points. They got rid of Lawson because he didn't score points. At least Tsunoda scored points. But we need to see an improvement, and we need him, in the mix. Max doing wonders in that Red Bull. You can't really compare Tsunoda to Max. Do we think Yuki's going to beat Max? No. But, yeah, we want Yuki to do well. He's a fan favourite on the channel. My missus goes through the emotions of supporting Tsunoda. Yeah, especially Saudi. Oh, I don't want to watch anymore. It's painful. I was like, this is what happens. But yeah, like I say, people say, favoritism to the Brits. Well, Yuki's Japan, so great geography for you. But yeah, there's no favoritism here. Yuki Tsunoda, my missus supports him, but I'm saying his results need to improve. They do, and that's how it is. Because if you look, 11th in a Red Bull is not good enough, is it? So he needs to improve his results. It's hard to judge him because obviously he missed 2 rounds. I mean, Red Bull, what were they doing? Tsunoda should have been in for the start of the season. They drafted him for his home race, massive PR stunt. Yeah, hopefully Tsunoda, definitely should be in the points at Imola. Definitely. Is Imola a sprint weekend? No, it's not. Wow, so we go in 3 practice sessions round at Imola, which is pretty basic circuit. Wow, F1 never ceases to amaze me. Wow. Yeah, Tsunoda, points in Imola. That is what I'm setting you. Big points. A 6th, 7th, something like that. Adios.